Let me know.
We are live.
We are live. This is the third time we've tried this. So, iPad number 1 didn't work. iPad number 2 started buffering. This is a Galaxy S9 Plus. Let's see how good this goes. All right, guys. Once again, I'm doing this for a couple of reasons. One, because I've never done a live before, and I want to see how smooth this goes. Two, everything Daddy Cooks doesn't have to be complicated. This is a simple recipe, just from simple things you can buy from the store. And three, this is going to be an ingredient for a video that I'm going to film after this, and that was going to be amazing. Okay, supporting cast, real quick. Ground beef, 80-20. In this case, I have 70. Fat means flavor. Italian sausage, some sweet Italian sausage. Forgive the dings and bings and bangs that's going to happen, guys, because we're on my phone and I'm doing this impromptu. Spaghetti, I'm using regular spaghetti. You can use thin spaghetti, or you can use bucatini, whatever pasta you really want to use. All right, I'm using a spaghetti sauce. Use your choice. I'm using ragu, tomato, garlic, onion. You can use Prego. You can use homemade. I'm trying to cheat and do this quickly, so I already got some diced up traffic light peppers. I already have some chopped green onions. All right. I have some mushrooms. I've already rinsed, I rinsed these. A lot of people say don't put your mushrooms under really quick with a colander to keep them underwater as short as possible time, and then I put them into a separate bowl. I like the taste of pepperoni, so I put the pepperonis in my sauce as well. I'm going to season with salt, pepper, some onion powder, some garlic powder, and we'll use some Tango Joe's Roma's burning. All right, guys? Boom. Over here, I have my water boiling. The water is heavily salted. It's salted to almost about the flavor of seawater. Not overwhelming, boom, boom, pang, but salty enough to season your pasta, because your pasta is going to absorb some water. Here I have some ghee, clarified butter. I make this myself. I'll leave a link to a video on how I make this. This is ghee, just a teaspoonful, just so that it'll lubricate the pan to keep things from sticking. This is Italian sausage. I've taken the casings off. The casings look like this. All right, I took these off. I couldn't get the Italian sausage that I wanted already ground without the casings, so I had to take the casings off individually. All right, we are good. I'm going to go in here and get me out a spoon. This is my metal drawer, and this is my plastic drawer.
Both in disarray. Please disregard.
Say again?
I said both in disarray. Please disregard.
Awesome. All right, guys. Real quick while we're at it.
Okay, let you know who is here.
Who's here?
Okay, Vaughn Precision says, love your shirt. Eric Brown's here. Mariah G. She says, hey, Daddy Cooks. Chicago Low. Hello, people.
Hey, Chicago Low.
Thomas Guzman, hello everyone. Texas Style Barbecue and Cuisine, good evening, Phil and everyone. Oh, hello there.
Hey, Chef Johnny, how you doing? How are you doing? All right. I ain't trying to burn nothing up here.
Tip Top 403, Go Browns cooking this after win, bless up.
All right.
That is about it.
That's about it
34,
right now.
34. 33 people. Who's
nice.
the cameraman? You have to ask a question. Who's the camerawoman?
Camerawoman is Octavia, my camerawoman. Y'all ain't trying to burn nothing up. Hey, real quick, fast, in a hurry. You see these things? These are for your taking your pasta and serving pasta. A lot of people don't know that the hole right here, the purpose of this hole is so you can measure one serving of pasta. Ain't that something? Yes. All right, guys. I'm going to start out with my Italian sausage, and I'm going to break that up. And let that cook. I'm also going to throw in my ground beef.
Gregory Stiverson. Shout out from Atlanta, Georgia. Love your show. Marsha Mapes. Hello. Take care. You take care too.
Take care. All right, guys. So the first thing, cooking goes in steps. So the first thing I want to do is get my meat done. Working on now. And I'm going to see how fast I can get this recipe done. So bear with me. Camera lady is reading comments for me.
Tiffany J, hey y'all, I know it's going to be good. Of course, of course.
So I'm taking half of this ground beef, give or take, and that's going to join my Italian sausage. This is not a traditional bolognese. This is a Daddy Cook's just a fillinaise. All right, I'll take a little bit more than half.
Please don't burn yourself.
Oh, I'm not going to burn me. I'll burn somebody else. I'll burn myself. All right, guys. This is a stainless steel pan. That's why I'm using a stainless steel spoon. If you have non-stick, do not use a steel spoon on your non-stick surfaces. Do not. This is my first live, y'all. Hey, any questions? Now, this is unscripted, y'all. All kinds. The phone could ring. The phone that my daughter's holding is going to go bing bang for messages and stuff. Forgive that.
Also, please forgive the camera work. I'm holding it, so it's going to be a bit shaky, trying to get everything.
We're not using a tripod. This is all handheld. All right, and we're going from there. Give me a little bit more heat.
Eric Brown says, my dream is to one day, for real, to meet y'all and get an autograph.
Autograph? All right. Well, we're going with this, y'all. I got my water boiling.
Tip top 403, where the pickle back?
You know, the pickleback, turn it up some more. The pickleback, I'm not doing pickleback, y'all. Right now, I'm just doing a little bit of whiskey. You know how we do it. All right, this meat shouldn't take long at all. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm trying to break this up a little bit, and I'll show you this while this is cooking. A little more heat fill. Now, obviously, this is gonna render some fat. I'm not going to stir this the whole time to give it a chance to work. Obviously, this is going to render some fat. So what I'm going to do is this. Come with me.
Come with you. I almost tripped.
In my sink, I have a colander and a bowl. That's what I'm going to pour more. Don't let that stuff go down. And two, we just had a hurricane. The stuff that goes down the drain sometimes comes back.
All right, we're back.
We're back. Hey, guys, I don't know why it keeps reconnecting, but bear with us. Bear with us. Are we still here? Somebody say something.
If I butcher your name, I apologize. Please butcher your name. I apologize. Please bear with me. Tom Heinerman?
Tom Hennerman.
Hennerman, okay. He says, OMG, Phil, you're killing me.
What do you mean? Almost down through. You are cooking and you're kind of in a hurry, and if it doesn't brown through all the way, guys, don't panic, because you're going to put your sauce and let it simmer for a while, and that'll finish off your cooking.
Crust beef. Have ever tried barbecue pasta?
I have not. Well, that's all you can cook. But I prefer a tomato sauce. All right, now my meat is almost all the way brown at this point.
Mariah G says, thanks for the tip to drain the fat and dispose of it properly.
You're welcome. I wish I could get the tip to open this. I did it before y'all came. All right, I'm just going to throw in all of these. Traffic light peppers.
Traffic light peppers.
Not worried about it. I'm going to throw in a handful of these. All
right, we're back.
We are back. I'm sorry about the buffering, guys. There's nothing I can do. All right, I just turned in my bell peppers.
Alrighty.
And my onions. Are we still here, y'all? Please let me know.
All the comments. Trying to go as fast as I can. I'm sorry.
All right.
Crusty says, kind of like pulled pork, barbecue sauce on top of pasta. Not my thing.
I got you. Hey, now I'm putting in all the mushrooms. They're just going in. Mushrooms are going to sweat down. They're just going in. Mushrooms are going to sweat down. They are going to impart some water in many cases. So the reason I'm putting all of this in together, I'm going to drain it once. All right. I'm just going to drain this once. Give it a stir. The beautiful thing here, guys, is all of my bell peppers, vegetables, mushrooms, and all of that stuff, you don't have to worry about cook time, because you can eat them raw. You just put them in there and cook them as long as you want. right, now I'm going to season.
Ted Greer, hello, brother Phil. Good to see you. Hi,
Thank you,
Activity.
brother.
Hello. Phil, you got all my favorite ingredients in that sauce. I know it's going to be good.
Nice. 2 big pinches of kosher salt. I use kosher salt that is coarse. That way you can grab it better and pinch it and get a better measurement. All right, and it's going to go just a sprinkle.
Eric Brown, he says, where's Miss Kim Riddick, the wife, right, Octavia? Well, Mom, she's currently at her brother's house.
Yeah.
She'll be home soon, I believe.
Yeah, this is Tango Joe's Roman's burning just a little bit. I don't want to be burning too much.
Air fryer recipes with Booger.
Hey, Diane.
Holy Snap and Martha, Phil is cooking live. Yes, yes, we is.
Yes, we is. All right, give that a quick turn. And before I give it a taste,
I have to let Mom know Eric Brown said hello.
all right.
Texas style barbecue and cuisine. It's all good, Phil. We're getting the gist of it.
The gist of it, good. All right.
Toasted barbecue. Hey. Looks delicious.
Pepperonis, check these out, y'all. The little.
Matt, please forgive me if I'm messing up your name. Matt Jack.
Give this a stir. All right, guys.
Woo! You got about $9.99 from.
A super chat.
Please forgive me for messing up your names. I'm so sorry. Devon Wallace, brother Phil, live cooking show me man that's been around the growth.
Came home. I told y'all this is live. I don't know what's gonna happen. All right, guys. Whoever's walking in, we're live.
It's that one. Hello.
Welcome home. All right. We're live.
Oh, hey, people.
Yeah. So anyway, that's my oldest. That's Jessica. The reason I'm doing this is, like I said, this is going to be the spaghetti, but it's an ingredient for a video that I'm getting ready to film after this. It's going to be killer. All right, guys. Now, there's not a lot of grease here, so I'm not going to just pour this. There you go. It's a little bit of grease, not more than I expected. Instead of just dumping it all in the colander, I'm going to drain some of it because I want to keep some of this. All right, so I'm going to turn my fire down. Come with me to the...
We're going on an adventure.
And we're just going to drain some of this. Drain some of this off.
I'm not trying to drop y'all, I promise.
All right, they get the gist, baby. They're good. I'm draining some of this off quickly. Boom. That's nice. Back to the stove. Now, I'm going to... Notice I seasoned lightly. Now I'm going to add my sauce. This is my cheater sauce. I'm going to add my sauce.
I'm probably late with these comments, but Jason McErlin, what's up, brother? How you doing?
What's going on, brother?
JT
man?
Looks great. Is it Heineman?
Heineman.
Okay. Tom Heineman.
It's Heineman. Heineman or Heineman? Tom, can you spell that phonetically?
He says, "Hey Phil."
Hey, Tom.
Eric Brown, who taught you how to cook?
I learned how to cook out of necessity. When I was still in the Army, I was still in the military, my mother-in-law took ill. And my wife and my only daughter at the time, Jessica, they went to Hattiesburg, Mississippi to take care of her sick mother for about 2 to 3 months. And I'm a soldier here at Fort Bragg at the time. And you can only eat so many ramen and so many hot dogs. You can only make so many peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So my best cooking resource was PBS. And those of you that saw the hot seat, you know this already, the hot seat that I was on. The Galloping Gourmet, Justin Wilson, Julia Child, Emeril Lagasse before he had the bald spot, the Frugal Gourmet. Those were my friends. They were cooking and I was absorbing it and it didn't seem hard to me. And I learned recipes and techniques and flavors and balancing and acidity, sweetness and all of that. And I just learned and I enjoyed it and I started doing it and I've been doing it ever since. I'm trying to talk fast. All right.
All right. Mona is here. She says, "Hello, Daddy," and love the camera woman. Hello. JT says he wants some. The road to good cooking.
All right. Grab me another spoon. This is for tasting. Whenever you taste, use a different spoon. You don't have to at home. It's not a restaurant, but come on, y'all. Other people eat too.
Man.
That's perfect. Are we back?
We are back.
All right. Sorry for the break. Got the bite from the pepperoni. I think it could use just a little pepperoni. I think it could use just a little bit more pepper.
And probably with these comments, I
All right. Well, we're doing this as quick as we can.
We are back.
We're back. Sorry for the pepper.
JT says, I want your shirt.
That's perfect. All right, guys. Together. I'm going to put this on medium heat. Let that simmer. My water's been boiling. I'm going to put this on medium heat. Let that simmer. My water's been boiling and I was ready for y'all. Add some more. Until my and do the taste test. I'm going to let my water get back up to heat. How long have we been on, baby? What does it say?
We've been on for 17 minutes.
That ain't bad at all. All right, I'm going to let my water come back to boil. Matter of fact, let me check that. Pot of water, like I said earlier, and it's got enough salt in it so it tastes just short of seawater. And here's why. Pasta doesn't taste like anything. Neither does rice. Anything that absorbs water doesn't taste. Beans, they don't taste like anything. When you put them in the water for them to hydrate, they're going to suck in some of that water. They're going to suck in some of that salt. Then your pasta will have some flavor. Pasta don't taste like nothing. Remember that. Another thing, I do not put any oil, butter, or anything in my pasta water. The starchiness is what I want. Some of that starchiness is going to come out into that water. I'm going to throw some of that inside of my sauce so we can put that together. But if you put oil and butter and things like that in your pasta water, when you drain it, your pasta is going to be slippery. Yes, it won't stick together, but two, your sauce won't stick to it either. All right, thin line on that. There's two schools of thought on that. You don't want your pasta to stick, but you also might not get your sauce to stick to your pasta. Good. All right.
All right. Crusty says we need to run off the church. You all have a good time. Be safe out there.
Thank you. Thank you. Be safe. Enjoy. Pray. Pray.
I need to let Jess know that Auntie Jay said, she said, hey.
All right.
Jay Wade, what's going on?
What's up, Jay Wade? Subject. Kim just asked me, when are we going to call in and freaking put our down payment in on the cruise? We're going to be doing that tomorrow, so you guys can count us in. For those of you that are not in the know, if you go on Facebook and you go to the Creators Cruise 2019, look that up. There's a lot of creators, Smoking and Grilling with AB, Do It with Jay Wade, myself. There's a pretty good Snoopy Eats, I believe. A group of us are going on a cruise next year. Look that up. Love to see you there. All right, we're at a boil, not a rolling, but good enough.
Do It with Jay Wade says, sweet, looking forward to it.
All right, now. I'm just putting in all of this because I got a big family. Booyah. And I'm going to let this sink down. Turn that down because I hear it boiling. And we're going to have us some pasta here shortly. That'll go in there. It'll go. It'll go. I do this all the time. Don't try this yourself at home. No, try this yourself at home. All right, we are almost there, y'all. We are almost there. Any questions, sweetheart? Any comments?
No questions so far. Air fry recipes says that's going to be epic to see y'all on the boat.
No, oh, Diane, you going to be there? You going to be there?
Do It with Jay Wade. Yep, an epic voyage.
That's right. A fantastic voyage. Say, come along, take a ride. There's a party over here that ain't no time. It's live, it's live. So I shouldn't do that because they might say I'm doing some type of copyrighted song.
Mona says, cruise. Are the girls going too? They deserve rest and relaxation.
Well, it's funny. My girls are no stranger to cruises. How many cruises have you been on, baby?
Shay, niece, and I have been on, I want to say, 3.
Y'all been on 3. Me and Kim have been on 5. They no stranger to cruises, but this go around because we'll have to fly from the East Coast to the West Coast. It'll just be me and
we're back.
All right, we're back. I just put the kitchen timer for 9 minutes. I pasta that should get me to an al dente. Al dente is when your pasta still has a bite, but it's not raw. It's that thin line where I like my pasta.
All right, back to what Jeremy Young says. Hey man, I'm just jumping on this. It's Pavana. What you cooking, brother?
I'm cooking. I'll show you. I got some of this right there. That's called spaghetti. And I got some, get this out of here. And I got some this right here. That's called a hot top. Shit, that's called, this is called a bolognese sauce. Get my hand out of the way. Look at that. Booyah. Now, I'm going to leave this uncovered. I'm going to let this reduce a bit. Put it on medium heat. You know, my doggone stove, but that's what washcloths are for. I mean, that's what dish rags are for.
DZ the realist, what's up, fam? I love your content. Face up.
1,000? Shit, you pasta. And I'm gonna let this do it. This is done. I'm just letting the flavors marry, let the flavors intensify. Now, I showed you what I do with my oil. Don't pour it down the drain. This is going. Once this is done, I'm going to dip a little bit of my pasta water into my sauce just to help it come together a little bit better. But I'm going to drain it here. I'll prep for you. And the other side of my sink, I already got a colander waiting. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour it in. After I use the pasta water that I need, I'm going to pour it in with some cold water behind it so I don't mess up my pipes. I'm not going to let it sit there too long. I'm going to pour it, let it drain quickly, and I'm going to pour it back into this pot so that I got some moisture to it. And then from there, all I got to do is plate. Now, so that I got some moisture to it, and then from there, all I got to do is plate. Now, there are two frames of thought. One frame of thought is you're wrong if you don't put your sauce and your noodles together so they can. Frame of thought is you're wrong if you don't put your sauce and your noodles together so they can marry and you present that way. That's one frame of thought. The other frame of thought is present your noodles and then add as much sauce as you want because some people want more sauce than others. That's the other frame of thought. I like to mix it together and I like to do it separate depending on the audience. For this presentation, I'm going to do the noodles and then add the sauce because it's prettier. I'm going to garnish and we'll be all right. So don't be mad at me. We still connected, sweetie?
We are still connected. We are still here, and I'm behind on comments, so I'm going to read the later ones. Tiffany Brown, hello, how are you? Love watching your videos. Food always looks delicious.
Thank you so
Snoopy
much.
Eats 408. So here is where the fam is lounging. Sup, everyone.
Sup! All right, now, let's see what we got. This and this. The presentation is... I'm just for presentation. You know, this is live. I can't do stuff behind the scenes.
Texas style barbecue and cuisine. All day is the word for the pasta cooked that way.
That's right. That's right. Thank you, sir. All right. This out of the way. This out of the way. Turn. Nice. Look at that. Look at that. All right, guys, if you got questions or comments while I am simmering and while my pasta is going, I got 5 more minutes on the pasta. We'll do plating.
Mariah G asks, what do you think about red wine in the sauce?
I think red wine in the sauce is fantastic if you like that type of flavor. If you're not a red wine drinker, then don't put it in. There's my frame of thought on cooking is there really are no rules. There are rules, culinary rules, when you're a professional cook, a restaurant cook, or when you're at home, you do what you want. If it tastes good, do it. I'm going to tell you a story. This morning, my daughter, we wanted breakfast. And I didn't film it because I didn't know how it was going to turn. What do we call it, baby?
The Hispanese frittata. The
Hispanese frittata. I got up this morning. I took about 6 eggs. We had some beans left over from freaking Church's Chicken. I had some Japanese boneless spare rib from Chinese food. A Chinese boneless spare rib from a Chinese food takeout. I used some dried scallions, salt, pepper, mozzarella cheese, what else did I put in there?
Broccoli.
Oh, some broccoli and some tomatoes. I mixed it all together. I put it in a pan. I cooked it halfway on top of the stove. Oh, I threw some mozzarella cheese in the mixture. Cooked it halfway on top of the stove. Covered it with mozzarella cheese. Stuck it underneath the broiler for about, I don't know, maybe 2 to 5 minutes. The cheese got bubbly. We pulled it out. It was great.
It was amazing.
There's no rules in your kitchen. There's no rules in your kitchen. We still got 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes.
All right, I'm still reading comments.
Okay.
Texas style barbecue and cuisine. I can't eat carbs, so enjoy that spaghetti for me. It's my favorite dish.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chef Johnny.
To May Brown. Hey y'all, I watch all the time. My first time video was him cooking chitterlings. Been checking out all y'all's content.
Them chitlins are bomb. I'll tell you, for those of y'all that do eat chitlins, don't add water. You gotta clean them meticulously. I'll post a link to that video if I remember. For those of y'all that don't eat chitlins, disregard everything I just said. All right, gonna turn that down a little bit.
Edward Alexander, he says, question, what is your dad drinking?
I'm drinking, what is this? Jack. I'm drinking Jack. Did I say whiskey earlier? This is bourbon, Jack Daniels. And I'll tell you what. My daughter's birthday was on the...
We're back.
We're back. Okay, today's Sunday. We're in a Bible Belt. Liquor stores, Class 6 stores, they call them here, are not open on Sunday. So I had a choice of drinking this much of Dewar's and then running out. And once I started, stick with the same thing. So the birthday Jack was still upstairs. I started into that. I got 2 minutes left on the pasta, and we'll be ready to present. That's looking good.
All right, we're back.
All right.
We're sorry about the buffering.
Sorry about the buffering, y'all. I'm pulling this a minute and a half early. It's as good as I want it. Put on some cold water. Just straight hot water going down my pipes. That's good. Water to be retained. Booyah.
And we're back.
We are back. Sorry for the reconnect, y'all.
Bobby Williamson, what's up, brother, from the other?
What's
Big
up,
ups from Detroit's finest.
Clean this up a little bit. Y'all ain't going to talk about me. All right. That is done. Booyah.
James Batiste, he says, I love Jack Daniels.
All righty. Boom. This is done. And
Tom
done.
Heinerman, my mom always said, my kitchen, my rules while holding a kitchen knife.
That's right. All right. All right. Now, let's.
And we are back.
We are reconnecting and we are back. Pasta al dente. I'm going to do it a little bit like this.
Will it read? And we are back.
We are back. Sorry about that, y'all. Boom. Pasta. They see that?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And we are back.
We are back. We're going to go with some Parmesan.
T. Johnson, never seen real.
We're going to go with some Parmesan.
T. Johnson, never seen real time cooking. Love it, brother.
All right. Looks just like this. Can they see it, baby?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. We're just about this.
Mm-hmm.
Ready for this? Done. Look at that. Give them some close-ups, y'all. What do you think? I'm going to see if I can see some comments. Booyah. There it is. There it is. You know what? Just to offset because I got it, we're going to do this. Boom, boom. Throw a couple of these in there. Just for the heck of it. That dog won't hunt.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. What do y'all think? How long we been on, sweetie?
32 minutes.
32 minutes. A lot of that was talking. There it is. My oldest is here. She wasn't even part of this. Grab yourself a fork, sweetheart. You're going to do my taste test. We are live.
Huh, wait.
What up?
Tip top 403, no disrespect. May I cook for your oldest with your assistance? No disrespect.
Right. No disrespect taken. I had to meet you first. All right, baby. That is hot.
It's funny. We were talking about red wine, too.
There you go. This is my oldest, Jessica.
Hi.
Say, hey, world.
Hey, world.
Hey, YouTube.
Hey, YouTube.
Hey, Daddy Cooker Rights. Daddy, don't even say that. There you go, baby. Give it a taste. Tell me what you think. It's hot. Get some noodles. Get in there. Get in there.
There's noodles in there. I thought it was just the sauce.
Girl, come on. It's hot. It's hot.
You can see the steam. Bobby Williamson, I wish I had a smellophone.
Come on. What you got?
You know that's good. Come on now. That's so good. And I ain't been eating all day too. That's so good.
This is my first live. There it is, guys. I'm not even gonna take pictures of that. There you go. Tell me what you think. Thank you for spending this time with me. Forgive all the buffering. What you gonna do? Love you like cook food. My girls call me
Daddy.
and I cook. I'll see you later.
All right. How'd I get out of this?
I don't know. It's right here.
Just okay.
Hold on, wait. Don't hit that yet. I gotta do it again. All right, guys. Thanks for coming. We appreciate it. My girls call me
Daddy.
and we're gonna leave for real this time.
Oh,